Verse 31. The flax and the barley were struck down, for the barley was in the ear, and the flax was in bud. But the wheat and the emmer were not struck down, for they're late in coming up. So a little bit of an agricultural mention here. Why? Because to show that a lot of the plants were destroyed in the process. But God did as well this plague in such a time so that not all these plants were like the wheat that they will need for the bread, etc., for just food for a year. If it's all of that destroyed as well, then they're going to have a whole year suffer hunger, and they're going to ultimately die of hunger. Now God, therefore, that part that they did not know, did not need, barley and stuff like that is something used in the production of beer. I'm not now saying that this is what they used it for, because you can use it for food as well. But uh, stuff that is not that agricultural necessary for survival, and that is necessary, that is not being destroyed now in the process. So after all of this is done, they will still have food for themselves, or be able to produce food for themselves and for their livestock, those that survived. Okay, so the barley and the flax, that were destroyed, but the wheat and the emmer, that in the end would come later. Okay, so just as well put a time of when this sign or this plague would have happened there in Egypt. Verse 33, so Moses went out of the city from Pharaoh and stretched out his hands to the Lord, and the thunder and the hail ceased, and the rain no longer poured upon the earth. So he went out, he put out his hands, and yes, we don't know if he, understand, he, by that stage prayed as well. Maybe this prayer is now already a case of, yes, God knows, he knows, we all know. So, and we know this is not the last opportunity when this is going to happen. So he did this, and it all ultimately stopped. Okay, it's like now it rains a lot in this year, it rains a lot in this area here, and this is some of the wettest parts in the world. Not here specifically, it's not very far from here, as far as I know, Meghalaya and in those areas where it's like the wettest in the world, and bordering, well, Assam on the other side. And but it's not now. Now it's clear blue skies. Actually very nice here in India to see blue skies, and any part of this world to see blue skies. You kind of use always smoke and stuff like that. But it stopped. Like, it's not raining now. Verse 34. But when Pharaoh saw that the rain and the hail and the thunder had ceased, he sinned yet again, and hardened his heart, he and his servants. So Pharaoh saw, oh, okay, there goes the hail, right? The rain, I don't think he would have bothered too much about that. If you live in this part of the world, the rain is nice when it kind of stops, because, man, everything is wet already. But Pharaoh saw the hail is gone, right? The storm, the danger is gone again. And what did he do? What was his reaction to that? His reaction was, yes, okay, now I can let the people go. It's all is done. I will just let the people go for a 3-day trip to go and worship their God, kind of idea. No, his reaction was, oh, the hail is gone. That's great. So I can just do whatever I want to. These Jews are still here, and I can just break my word to them again, which he's going to do. Verse 35. So the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, and he did not let the people of Israel go, just as the Lord had spoken through Moses. So yes, he hardened his heart, God hardened his heart. By now it doesn't really matter in a certain sense, because it's always going to happen. Pharaoh does not want to let them go. So if God is the one hardening, Pharaoh is the one hardening, they're all hardening, and Pharaoh does not want to let the people go. So he did not want to. And just as God already an umpteenth time explained to Moses, it's not going to happen. He explained it to him even there, meeting at the burning bush, and it's going to happen here again. It says, yes, I will. But when the danger is past, it's like when I mentioned earlier in this video now recording, like when you hear that thunder so close, and you just pray so loud, because God, not loud, you just pray, and some people might pray loud, but you just pray for it to go, and the moment you start hearing it, you kind of start saying, giving a sigh of relief, you've survived another storm, and when it's gone, you forget kind of to pray and to thank God even for that, for saving you. And something like this is happening here. When he is in danger, he's praying. The moment the danger is past, he just sins again. He hardens his heart, but God said, yes, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Okay, just some views of the lake. think I found out that this sound that sounded like thunder, seemingly somebody playing music or trying to start and play music.